What'd I say? What the fuck did I say? All these fashion beaches, they're just in it for the money. That plus-sized dollar bills, y'all. More money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more diabetes. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swole back with some more nuts on your chin action. If you love the sack right here, right on your little cleft, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join me every day for more videos. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to also check out the Daily Swole podcast over at the Daily Swole channel. Another reminder, down below, your special link to access Swolenormous X for a sweet, savory savings for YouTube audiences only. I'll put all the details down below. Again, links in the description for the YouTube Fuck Your Resolution special. Don't wait until New Year, fam. Oh. This video is following up on a lot of the content that I've been doing lately about fashion, plus-sized fashion, and all of that bullshit. Remember New York Fashion Week, where we're talking about Tess Holiday and CurvyCon and all these different things? Well, let's follow up a little bit on that because Nordstrom just said, they just posted a briefing that says they invested in plus-size startup 11 Honore. So it's a plus-sized luxury brand because of the luxury brands have fat people too. People that are fat have money. And if people that are fat that have money don't have any luxury items to buy, well, there's a huge market for it. Get it? There's a huge market for plus size clothing, lower income and also luxury. So these brands are obviously, it's everything I've been saying. The reason why all these plus size modeling and plus size dresses and all these plus size things are coming about is because people are fundamentally unhealthy, gaining so much fucking weight that if these businesses want to stay in business, they have to make bigger clothings. They have to make bigger seats, bigger chairs, bigger cars. Everything's got to get bigger to fit bigger people because the average is now fucking obese. The average is a size 14. You can imagine how many push the limits and the upper echelons of the teens and the 20s in this country, all right? Whenever there's an average, it's usually much worse. That's always like usually the best case scenario, but 2/3 of the population are overweight and obese. And these brands are just going to make some more money off it. So Nordstrom, 11 Honore, if that's how you fucking say it. The main idea that I want you to take away from this is literally, this is just commerce. This is just these companies that need to make more money because of micro brands and the internet. It's making it harder for these big, archaic dinosaur companies to stay in business. So they are scratching at every little niche market they can. But now the obesity market is no longer niche. It's the average and above. So there's so many people, it's just money being left on the table. And it says that 11 Honore was founded 2 years ago on the premise that luxury apparel and personal styling services have neglected a lucrative fashion segment by relegating their target market to a narrow range of sizes. Keyword, lucrative. They have neglected a lucrative fashion segment. In other words, oh shit, we can make a lot more money on fatties, so why don't we keep perpetuating this narrative that, hey, fat is beautiful, big is beautiful, hey, buy our luxury big items. It's all one big circle jerk from these fashion magazines and these actual stores that produce, not just like Vogue that show pictures of people in dresses, but some companies actually have to make these clothes and make these luxury items for these spreads, centerfolds, and for the covers of these magazines. And this is one of those companies. So they're all in cahoots. It's all one big circle jerk. And it says that the startup has come a long way in this short time, debuting this year at New York Fashion Week. Founder and CEO Patrick Herning, in an interview with Retail Dive earlier this year, said that showed the evolution of the conversation. In other words, the absolute fucking denial that they are pushing sickness and illness and disease on people to make a profit. The New York Fashion Week appearance and this latest round of funding and other support from Nordstrom also demonstrate the strength of the company's rationale. With so little attention given to women of diverse body types for so many years, I love how we're using the word diverse body types. Doesn't that sound like diversity? Doesn't that sound like racial lingo? It's so subtle, but it's so fucking there. The apparel industry, particularly in luxury, is behind the curve. And does get it behind the curve? If you're making plus size clothes, you're behind a lot of curves, is behind the curve in design and manufacturing. 11 Honore, like Universal Standard, is helping to fill that gap by working behind the scenes with designers and factories to ensure that garments are properly patterned, structured, and constructed. So they are making money off the back of people's health. So if you have a lot of money and you're obese, you are in luck. You're going to have a lot of nice, fancy Louis Vuitton or fancy clothes or blankets or whatever the fuck you're going to wear if you're a size fucking 26. You need to start pursuing health. This is not going to end well. Nothing changes. It just shows more and more. Now it's just being a little bit more open. It's all about the money, always has been, but now they're just blatantly saying like, that's a huge market. We're going to keep on pushing this. But if you're pushing the narrative and showing plus size models and obese models and making these luxury items for obese people, why would they change? You're catering to them. People want to be catered to. People want to feel special. It helps people's egos and self-esteem. So you're not encouraging people to change. You're just pandering and taking away their need for accountability and responsibility for their situation. And it's going to end fucking bad. What are your thoughts? Drop it down below. I hope you enjoyed this nice, hefty, salty, and vinegary sack on your chin. And I'll see you real soon for the next NOC action. Peace. I'm Curvy. Curvy with the gangs. Beard curves. I got curves in all the right places. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give